were in beta, or is it the same app?
It's two separate ones. They still have both of them.
Yeah.
Ah, well, same developer?
Yeah, it's the Ustream Incorporated.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, I don't even think Justin has an app where you can view videos. I think you can only broadcast with the Justin app. Is that still the way it is? Yeah. So
they have a Justin viewer, but it's not made by Justin TV.
Okay, I got you. Cool. Yeah, I haven't used Ustream in a while, so I don't know. I mean, I was having problems in Philly, but I think that might have been a Comcast issue. But so that's when we switched. I've been happy with Justin, but this is a great app.
I have cameras set up in my shop, and I have another one set up that views my outside property. And a lot of times when I have to go somewhere, where I'll be gone for a good while, I'll have those cameras up and running live on Ustream feed on my Ustream account. And then at any given time, I can just log into the Ustream app on my phone, and I can view the inside of my shop, inside of my house, and out of my front property.
That's very cool. You have that set up? That's pretty neat.
Yeah, anybody can do it. Just a Ustream account and a camera, and the Ustream app.
That's so awesome. Except everybody could see it though.
Oh yeah, well that's okay. You can do a private channel in Ustream.
Oh yeah, I guess you can. Good call.
Yeah, and I'll say Jose's definitely right. The first round of this app was extremely flaky. If your signal would waver, the app would just go utterly ballistic, and it would not know how to react. And this new app I've played with, and it works. I'm not going to say perfectly, but so close to flawless. I really like to use it. I was just posting stupid stuff, but I had fun with it.
Cool. That's good to know. All right, Jose, you said you had another one?
I do. Let me get the link right now real quick. This one right here, a lot of people, me, I've been an Evo. I mean, I'm sorry, not an Evo guy. I've been an HTC guy for so very long. And unfortunately, now it's time to jump ship because I feel that Samsung right now is at the top of the line. Samsung and Motorola are way up there, and HTC is very good. I mean, they got quality. I always love their phones. For the last 6 years, all my phones have been HTC. But now that I left them, the only problem, the one thing I always liked about HTC, and I've always mentioned it, I think you probably remember, is the widgets that HTC has. What comes with HTC Sense is one of the things that always attracted me a lot to the phone. And this particular app, even though it's not the same, is the one that allows me, I'm going to switch over to my phone again here, is the one that allows me to have the weather widget that looks almost like HTC. And they have a lot of they have hundreds of skins that you can change the numbers, the color, you can change the weather icons and everything. And they also have like this right here, they have like the HTC calendar widgets and all that. It's pretty close to what HTC does. So that's one of the reasons why I think that's a pretty good app for those people that want to switch over to something else but love the HTC clock and all that.
And it's called Beautiful Widgets from
Beautiful Widgets,
Level Up Studio. I'm checking it out in the market now. Let's check out some of the screenshots.
It's not free, but I think it's worth it.
I got you. Oh yeah, this does look very HTC. Nice. It's pretty sharp.
Yeah, I gotta say, Samsung on the market as far as screens, they are literally the best. But what do you guys know about? Because all I've heard about some of the Samsung phones is that as far as being able to root and ROM them, they're literally months behind just about every other manufacturer. Has anybody else had any similar issues with that?
You know how long it took me to root this phone when I just got it? It took me 4 minutes.
Man,
I didn't even finish opening the box yet, and I already had it rooted. And I mean, they don't have a lot of ROMs yet because it just came out a week ago. But I mean, like for my experience from the Epic Touch, the Epic 4G, the one with the keyboard on Sprint, that phone had a lot of ROMs that I actually wanted when I had only the Evo. And I was like, God, why can't the Evo have a ROM like this?
Really?
And this one here, I'm sure is going to be one of the top devices out here. You know how popular it is in Europe and Asia already, the Galaxy S2.
Wow.
Oh, and Steve, let me just dispel your myth that or your what you were thinking a little while ago.
Yeah.
I did a speed test right now while you were doing something else, and look what I got. A speed test on my Wi-Fi network. and I just want to show you what I got. The difference between the Evo on my same Wi-Fi network. You see that right there?
Wow. You got
5062.
5 megs down on the Evo and 17 down.
Yeah.
On
the
Samsung,
Epic. On the Epic.
On the same network.
Man.
The processor does matter.
It does.
I firmly.
I do remember you talking about that door too.
Oh
There
yeah,
you
and just super quick. I don't want to say the issues I heard with Samsungs, but when I looked at some stuff on Samsungs, to me it looked almost tricky dicky kind of thing to take the phone back to factory state. That was one thing that I didn't really like how it was done with the Motorola's, partially because I own one. I thought that was like so easy to bring back to the factory state. HTCs, honestly, I don't know either. To me, that's a big hook. How quick can I bang this thing, and how easy is it for me to just bang it back to how it was when I opened the box for the very first time?
Right.
Well, I'll give you an idea. They use an app called Odin. It's kind of like what you do with SBF for the Motorola one. And this Odin app, basically, you get the package. Like right now, they already have a backup. It's a backup of the stock image, the way it came from the factory. And even if you break your phone, even if you can't do nothing but get into the bootloader, this phone actually, the Samsung has a mode that they call download mode. And you hook it up to the computer and you open up your Odin app or program on the computer. It's only Windows though, not Linux and Mac.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. But the thing is, you get that image that somebody put, on the website, of course, XDA developers or whatever. And no matter how rooted your phone is, you can flash the stock image again and be just like new again.
Huh.
So, yeah, it's easy.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to give that phone a look. I'm glad I held off and talked to you guys. I have a feeling every week, though, if I talk to you guys, something else will be coming down the pike.
Well, super quick, Steve. If you go to Sprint or shop.sprint.com right now and you go on like you're a new customer, that phone is $199.99. And I'll say it again, if you go to Mobile Tide, it's $149.99 and 99 cents. Right there's a $50 savings you could put towards a backup battery or some accessory.
Right, and just whatever you want, groceries.
Yeah.
But Sprint loves me, so I think I might be able to work a deal out with them because I think I have some emotional connection.
Well, see what Jonathan Nadeau can do for you.
Yeah,
he has a gentle touch.
Hey Steve, you want to know what I did to get the phone so cheap? The way I played the system, basically, because I didn't qualify for an upgrade until April of next year.
Right.
So if you want to buy this phone, full price is $549, right?
Right.
And if I took their offer where they gave me $75 off a phone or whatever, it would have been still $475,
right?
Something like that. So I said, okay, there's got to be another way. So I found out if I could open up another line without putting it in a family plan. With just a separate line.
Yeah.
So then what I did, they said, yeah, you can do that as long as your credit qualifies it. You can do that. So I bought the phone for $99 off Walmart because I pre-ordered it, and my termination fee for the Evo is $80. So for $180, I got the new phone. I terminated my Evo contract already, and I got it even cheaper than what it costs to buy it right now on Sprint or Best Buy.
Very smart, dude.
Very good.
Wow.
Jose, how long did you have on your Evo contract where it was $80? Because was it more than a year?
15 months, I believe. Yeah.
Good.
I got it in June of 2010 when it came out.
Yeah,
so.
That's about when I got mine. Good. So that's all it's going to be. Sweet. Good information, man. Thank you very much.
Steve's planning stuff out.
It's all going and figuring into calculations. All right, let's play a voicemail here. This is for Android App Addicts. Not sure who it's from, but we will find out right now. And it's not Karate Kid.
Hello, Android App Addicts. This is Cody Cooper.
It's Cody.
I just wanted to thank everyone that sent me.
Is this for this show, Cody?
Well, it was. I'm pretty sure it was the second email that you were supposed to play last week.
By the way, it was the third. You sent me 3.
Well, okay, but you know what? Here's what I will say: the first one that you should have had,
yeah,
I sent like 2 weeks prior to be played on Nuts at Night.
You sure?
I'm sure it should be if you play that first email or that first voicemail. See, I'm pulling a U here, Steve. Email voicemail.
It's impossible to get that right.
If you play that first voicemail, it should be Nuts at Night. It should reference Liam talking about the Fritos and cottage cheese.
I didn't play that on the show ever.
I haven't heard it yet. Then again, I haven't heard the latest episodes, but I don't know.
No,
but I bet that's the first out of the three from the three you had that week.
Interesting. Cottage cheese. Let's try it. I thought I played it, but maybe not. Here it is.
Hey, Nuts at Night, this is Cody Cooper. I just wanted to call in and let you know that Liam Tidwell is right once again. I tried the Fritos and cottage cheese, and needless to say, I couldn't stop until the cottage cheese was gone. The salt from the Cheetos and the cottage cheese works together in such a way that it makes such a delicious snack, along with all the protein you get from the cheese. I mean, it's just it's a win-win.
It's a win-win. Did I just stop it? Oh gosh, sorry guys.
Well, you can play it on Nuts at Night to listen to the remainder of that message. Tune in to Nuts at Night.
But never tell Liam he's right.
I just wanted to, the salt from the Cheetos and the cottage cheese works together in such a way that it makes such a delicious snack, along with all the protein you get from the cheese. I mean, it's just it's a win-win situation. I used the Fritos scoops for the cottage cheese, which seemed to work a bit better than regular Fritos. I have yet to try the chili cheese or the barbecue, but you can expect an update soon. As far as other weird food combinations, I know this doesn't sound really, really odd, but try sprinkling pepper on top of chocolate milk. I know it sounds weird, but next time you have a glass of chocolate milk, just humor me, sprinkle a little bit of pepper on there, take a sip, and let me know what you think. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love the shows. Take care. Bye.
Really? Cody?
Really.
What does it taste like?
It's a magical sensation.
Pleasant?
Oh yeah, no, it's pleasant. Yeah, I wouldn't put anything on there to make you vomit or anything.
Wow.
Never heard that. That's awesome.
And while I'm on here, try grilling watermelon. If you haven't tried that, grilling watermelon, awesome.
Wow, you should write a book of these things.
We should start a Podnutz food.
Yes.
At least a pilot episode. Come on, Steve.
Well, think about it. Oh, that's cool. Thank you for the voicemail, Cody. See, I got it right. I said voicemail. All right, this is from Rich Poe. He says, hey, dudes, I need to ask your apply advice, and in trade, I'll offer up an app for consideration on your show. I first got my Android phone about 2 months ago, the HTC Inspire, and I love it. Even better, somehow, I stumbled across your program. I would like to know how you stumbled across it, but that's awesome. And love all that I learn. Love all that I learn. Keep up the great work and camaraderie. First, my cry for help. I've seen a lot of apps out there which allow you to lock apps so they can't be used, either by children or for privacy's sake, with a password. I have a lot of apps installed, but only a few, 15 to 20, games installed. When I let my kids use my phone, always within arm's reach, I only want them to have access to the games, but it's a real pain to use these protection apps that lock all your apps. What I'm looking for is an app that only allows certain apps or games to be run. I'm tired of having to add something to the lock list every time I download a new app so that it's, quote, protected. It would be easier to find something that locked everything by default and then have a small whitelist, games in this case. I haven't found any app that will provide this, so that's why I'm appealing to your unlimited app knowledge. Now for a little something in return. I've been going app crazy and currently have 284 as of right now on my phone. I've probably installed and deleted about 50 or 60 others. Door-to-Door Geek ain't got nothing on me. But recently I've noticed I wasn't paying attention to my battery and it was draining radically fast. I don't use Bluetooth and only use Wi-Fi and GPS when I need to. I keep the screen on auto brightness 25% while at home indoors, and I have the timeout set for 15 seconds. I use the normal system type apps to try and find what was causing my battery draining, and it was also a real pain in the backside to go through the settings in each app to try to find the culprits. What I eventually found was a miracle app called System Panel. Sorry, Door, it's only available in a paid version for $3, but it's worth its weight in gold-pressed Latinium. Oh, it's for all you Star Trek geeks. That's why I didn't get it. Latinum. Gold pressed latinum. I'm not a Star Trek geek, but I guess if you're a Star Trek geek, you'll know what he's talking about. And
I'll let you keep going, yeah.
And no, Steve C., I never heard it mentioned on any of your shows, nor does it appear